Hello everyone and welcome back to Genie Crafts. Last Monday I published a video showing you method number 2 to create template for a light box with the help of a light pad or a trace paper or a carbon paper. This week let's see how we can build the exact same light box for which I showed you the template. Before we start, I just want to tell you guys that this template that I have created for the light box is up for sale, and if you guys are interested, do let me know and we can take it forward from there. Here is a digital version of the same template that we created last week. Next week when I'll publish the method number 3 for Lightbox template, I'll explain how we can create a digital version of Lightbox template through a single image. On each layer I have clearly marked the instructions as to what portions to cut and what portions to keep. Like my previous light boxes, once again for this light box I am going to use this 300 GSM canvas or watercolor paper. For cutting out the layers, I'll be using Olfa paper cutting knife, which comes with a shorter blade and hence provides me with a better precision and better control. So let's start with the first layer. The first step is to secure the template on top of your layer with the help of a paper clip or Fevicol at the four corners. Once you have the template secured, read out the instructions on each layer carefully and cut accordingly. For example, it is clearly marked that do not cut into the black border, so you are not supposed to cut there. It is also marked that whether you are supposed to remove the white areas or the gray areas, so work accordingly. Cutting out the layer is fairly straightforward. You will need to apply a little bit extra pressure because the thickness is around 370 GSM, 300 for the actual layer and 70 GSM for the template printout. So you'll need to apply a little bit more pressure than usual. Also do this cutting with sharp blades so that you don't have to apply too much of excessive pressure on your fingers. A tip to cut out any layer or a general paper cutting tip is to always remove the enclosed areas first. So for example, we have to remove the white portions from this layer. So within the gray area, if there is a completely enclosed white portion, I will remove it first and only then I will proceed towards removing the rest of the white areas. Once you are done with the cutting, gently remove the cutout portions because chances are that there will be some undercut areas due to high thickness of the paper cutting. Do not force it out or do not tear it out, it might damage your layer, so do it carefully. If required, recut undercut areas with your paper cutting knife before you remove it. And here is the cutout for the first layer. In a similar fashion, cut out rest of the layers and then we'll proceed towards step number 2 for constructing your light box. Next step is to create the gap between the layers, and for that I'll be using this 3 mm thick sunboard sheet. So depending upon the dimensions of my light box, I'll cut stripes to place between the layers. Please ensure that the width of the stripe does not exceed the width of the border that you have created in your template. Also, you can use your paper cutting knife to cut these stripes. The sunboard sheet is soft and can easily be cut with the help of the paper cutting knife. Here are all the sunboard sheet stripes ready to be used. I am going to be using 4 stripes for each layer, 2 for the horizontal border and 2 for the vertical border. To stick the stripe on the backside of the layers, I am using this white PVA glue of slightly thicker consistency. Apply the glue on the stripes and paste it along the vertical and the horizontal border on the back side of each layer. Prep each layer by following the exact same process, and now we can proceed to step number 3 for assembling our light box. For assembly of the light box, I'll be using this IKEA picture frame which comes with a depth of around 4 cm. As you can see that the light setup on the back of the picture frame is already in place. If you want to know in detail how to do it, click the card link at the top right on the screen, or you can visit my channel and check out the video later. Remove the inner frame as we don't need it. The actual assembly is fairly straightforward. All you need to do is, starting from the topmost layer, start placing them upside down one by one. Once you have placed all the layers, place an additional plain sheet of paper just to reduce the intensity of the light. If the intensity of the light that you are using is not that bright, then you may not need it. But if you feel that the intensity is too high, then you may need to put 1 or 2 additional plain sheet of paper of the same thickness, that is 300 GSM. Finally, close the picture frame and plug in your light source and see how it looks. So after plugging in, I realized that I could see the LED grid at the back. I can actually see the little bulbs and the LEDs that are present in the LED strip, which is not looking good. So later on, what I did was that I added a few more additional plain sheets of 300 GSM at the back to reduce the intensity of the light, and after doing that, this is how my light box looked. It took me a couple of tries to get it right, and like I said before also, I'm still learning the nuances and intricacies of Lightbox, and I'm sharing it all with you guys. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you guys liked it, then please do not forget to hit the like button and share this video with your friends. Also do subscribe to my channel for regular videos on paper arts, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe, take care, and bye bye.